I'm Crystal Howell, a women's health and orthopedic physical therapist. I've had 3 C-sections myself. Working on scar mobilization is a lifetime activity because with every single scar, no matter what type of surgery you have, the scar tissue will adhere to those muscles and the layers, the fascia below. So when that happens, it creates that pooching or that tucking in effect. So we want to mobilize this area so that we can function better. We look different in our abdominal wall. It just feels a lot better. The first thing that we're going to want to do is starting to what I call clear the canvas. So our abdominal wall attaches all the way up at these ribs. When people think about mobilizing their C-section scar, they think about only at the scar, but we're going to start up here. It's going to also let our body know, like, this is safe. It's okay to start working on, but I'm going to try to find trigger points. So right here on me is a trigger point. It feels tender, stuck, and it's sore to touch. So I'm going to hold that trigger point. I can move up, down, whatever way is more restricted, I'm going to hold. I'm going to move left, right, and then I'm going to twist it clockwise, counterclockwise. This is where it's most restricted. I'm going to hold that, and then I like to add movement on top of it. So I'm going to bend my knees, drive them side to side. I'm going to breathe as I'm mobilizing the scar tissue until I feel the spot become less tender under my fingers or loosen up. Then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find any other spots in my abdominal wall that are sticky or sore, and I'm going to do the same thing right there. And then I'm going to mobilize. I could straighten a leg, bend the leg, straighten and bend as I hold that spot. Whatever movement makes it feel like it's getting more or less sore as I move. Next, I'm going to go towards the scar. I like to do pelvic tilts with this. So I'm going to go on the scar itself, and I'm going to lift my scar, and then I'm going to keep both knees bent. I'm going to drive my pelvis down. I'm going to flatten my back out. So I'm doing a pelvic tilt. If there was a clock on my belly, 12 is up towards my nose, 6 is down towards the floor. And again, I'm going to find those spots that are really sticky or tight in my scar. I'm going to lock them up. I'm going to hold that tissue, and then I'm going to move my pelvis into those areas. This can easily be done while you're watching TV. I love doing this before workouts because I feel like I can easily access more of my abdominal wall. In some of these videos, you can see the functional change that happens in the scar. So in this one, you can see after doing scar mobilization, how much more my torso is able to twist or how much more hip extension I can get. Not only does it make you more functional, but it also changes that appearance, and it changes the appearance of the abdominal wall itself. This is best performed 2 to 3 times a week, and it only takes 5 to 10 minutes to do each night. We love pairing these with exercises from our Expecting and Empowered C-section app, which gives you exercises that are meant for C-section moms because there's different movement patterns that we really should be doing to get our body back to its best shape. The last one that I'll show you guys is a little X. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my hand below the scar. I'm going to twist it one way, twist it the other way. The other hand goes above, and then I'm going to twist in that pattern and see which is tightest. And again, I can drive my knees side to side. I could rotate my torso front to back. I could slide one foot in, one foot out. What is making that tense up the most is the movement that I'm going to do with this. And I'm going to hold and hold. It takes long, slow holds as we're doing this. So don't try to rush the process. It might take a few repetitions until your skin kind of softens up underneath your fingers.